Hi. So, a couple things have changed since you guys last saw me. It's been like a month. I don't know why it's been that long. I'm like blonde, like kind of blonde. Not really that blonde, but I'm kind of blonde. Finals are happening, so that's interesting. So today I wanted to do like a reading comments video because I feel like I get a lot of comments where it's like really, because I make controversial videos, okay? I get a lot of comments where it's very like long-winded and like sometimes I feel like typing out responses, sometimes I don't. I like to have debates in my comment section, that's just how I am. But I feel like I wanted to make a video, some hate comments, some normal comments, some just debate questions, and I just want to like talk about stuff, like not super in-depth, but just answering people's questions. And you know, when people say stupid racist shit, I would like to say something, because on my last video there was a lot of racism going on in that comment section. Anyway, this is my art of the day. It's not of the day, it's Sukuna. Follow my Tumblr and my Instagram and my TikTok at sam.draws_. You're so pretty. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I love you. You're so pretty. I hope this video isn't some Zoomer whining about kids these days getting dumber, as if some stories of stupid kids represent the whole generation. I question if my generation is no different from millennials. Yes, you are correct that, like, there's a lot of like, oh, well, back in my day, we didn't have this devil box. Okay, there's a lot of that going on with Zoomers recently. Like, I noticed that, but it is a little bit different because we're talking about how technology is affecting younger generations from the day they were born, like they have a phone in their hands, until now they're, you know, they're gonna be growing up into adults and they always have an iPad in their hands. That's a little bit of a generational difference between, like, millennials being like, well, I didn't have an iPhone. And it's like, I didn't have an iPhone until I was like 12, which I know is like still really young. Like, I maybe shouldn't have gotten an iPhone at 12, but like, Gen Z, we're included in the discussion of how technology is affecting our brains. Like, so it's just not how that works. But whatever. Thinking of love, what are your first thoughts? Laughs and arroways. I just thought that was funny. Your expectations of what love is and go experience it for yourself. The world needs to hear this. I've never been quoted before. Thank you. That's beautiful. Also, I can't believe I said that. I kind of cooked there. Change your ways before you beg at the feet of God. I'm good. I'm glad I found your channel. Your videos are pretty good. You deserve more fame. Thank you. I really like listening to your commentaries. I wish you had more subs, to be honest. That is so nice. And I feel like I'm growing at like a normal rate for someone of my quality. I feel like this is like, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad that you guys think that I deserve more subscribers, but I think that that's gonna like come as I go along, and I'm really, I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good. Girl, your content slayed today. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you so much. OMG, marry me. I am already married, but I appreciate the proposal. Love you. This is gonna be a doozy. This is 2 parts. The first part is gonna be the original comment, and the second one is gonna be an amazing response. 1, Black people in America aren't African American. So what are they? There are no such thing as black hairstyles. There are hairstyles that traditionally Black people wear. 3, slaves that were enslaved by different tribes in the continent of Africa and then sold to many countries all over the world. Yes. And what's your point? I guarantee you're a leftist because leftists are the most racist people there is. One, I am a leftist. I am not racist. I don't know what leftists you're talking to, but I'm pretty sure we're very, like, anti-racist. Last time I checked. Anyway, so this is the response to it, which I just thought was, like, amazing and well said. One, black people in America aren't African American. Some black people, African American, is the name of an ethnic descendant of slaves in the United States as defined by the United States government. Two, there's no such thing as black hairstyles. That's false. There's a reason why activists are currently passing laws known as the Natural Hair Act that forbids companies to discriminate against black people for their hairstyles. Three, slaves were enslaved by different tribes in Africa. I'm sorry, but that doesn't take away from slavery in the United States. Two rights don't make a wrong. That's a logical fallacy called whataboutism. Thank you. And then I guarantee you're a leftist because the leftists are the most racist people out there. I'm not going to argue about whether or not leftists are racist, but the woman in this video is definitely not racist. Thank you. That is very, very well said, and thank you for, like, just being intelligent. Is she acoustic? Maybe. Next question. John Slime Man. Why would Andrew participate in this? Word up, but we need a full cover of Not Allowed from you for sure. Thank you. I wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. I got you, bro. This is a response to another stupid ass comment. As an African, there is such a thing we refer to when we say African culture. Stop speaking about us like you even know our culture. Bye. That's fire. As you should. Yeah, there was a lot of people in that comment section saying, like, there's no such thing as African culture, and I'm like, there, like, is, though. Like, there is something, like, when we refer to African culture, like, yes, obviously I'm not, people think, oh, you're grouping all countries together, like, instead of, like, attacking, like, my actual points, they were just like, oh, well, you're actually the racist here because you're grouping everybody together, and it's like, I wasn't doing that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it just made no sense. Africa is a continent. They don't all agree. It's like saying all Hispanics love tacos when it's a Mexican thing. You're basically saying all Asians eat ramen and they're all Japanese. Sounds like you're the racist. Okay, first of all, there, and there. Your and your. Second of all, I never once denied that Africa was a continent. Okay, I am very, very aware that Africa is a continent. I am very, very aware that not all African countries are the same. But when we're talking in the context of different African hairstyles or different, like, dreadlocks specifically, in the context of the original video, that would be considered an African hairstyle because there are many different countries in Africa that have that hairstyle. Okay, are you following? Or do you understand? Do you need me to explain it a little bit more, or do you got it? Okay, just making sure. Get over yourself. No, I don't think I will. Pretty sure Vikings had that hairstyle before anyone else. I don't think races can patent their hairstyle as well as culture. Instead of division, you could focus on bringing races together and share in it, since America is a hot pot of different races and cultures coming together under one nation's constitution for a better life for all. So, what I think that a lot of people were missing in my video was that the original comment that I was responding to in the original video that I was responding to were two girls who were dressing up in a, I think it was Soul Eater. Someone commented it was a Soul Eater cosplay. And it was like a cowboy, like, style outfit, okay? And they were two black girls wearing it. And some stupid fucking person commented saying, oh, well, black people get all mad when we have dreadlocks. And I was simply saying that one, it's not the same thing, and two, why are you so mad about a cosplay? Like, that was the main point, but people really held on to, like, when I said that, like, you know, white people who get, like, dreadlocks or something, like, that's not good for your hair. Like, listen, I am not black. I am not going to flip out if you're white and you have dreadlocks. However, I have noticed that the vast majority of opinions about white people having dreadlocks from black people, they have said that they find it offensive. So if I'm being told by the vast majority of black people that they think that it's offensive, then I'm going to be under the impression, okay, I might not understand it. I might not be the one to say, you can't have those. But I can recognize in my mind that having dreadlocks and dressing up as a cowboy is two different things. Also, like a lot of people pointed out, black people were actually the first cowboys. And the Vikings did not have dreads. You can look it up, Google it, I can assure you. I did a lot of research just to make sure that I was not wrong, because I just wanted to be sure. There's no evidence that, if you can hear my fucking bird, I'm sorry. There is no evidence that Vikings had dreads whatsoever. If anything, they braided their hair, and there's not even evidence of that. But they might have braided their hair, but dreadlocks are actual, like, that's the actual matting of the hair. That's, like, different. And there's no evidence that Vikings had that whatsoever. So you're just pulling that out of your ass. That's a pop culture thing. So, yeah. So that is all the comments that I have for today. A lot of them were, like, just really stupid. Like, I got a lot of good ones too, though. So I just picked out a couple. I mean, I guess if you want to be included in my next reading comments video, you can comment some crazy shit, but maybe you shouldn't do that, because I might flame you. But yeah, I'll probably have, like, actual content coming out soon. I just wanted to have a chill video for now. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, comment. Oh, whoops. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.